Hey, I'm Rick Horton. This is my AEP 800 Module 1 introduction video. Start out here. Got a picture of my family. It's my wife Jennifer. We've got two kids. Um, Jennifer and I have been married for 12 years. It'll be 13 here in June 11th. We have two kids. Haley is 12. She's going to be a seventh grader, and Cannon is 6. He's going to be a big first grader next year. As you can see, our kids are very involved. They're very active. It keeps us busy. Going to ballparks, going to games, matches, whatever it is. They keep us very busy. About me, I'm starting a new job in August. I'm going to be a 7 through 12 special education teacher at Silver Lake High School and Junior High. I am going to be in charge of IEPs for 10th, 11th, and 12th graders, but I'm also the special education or resource room math teacher. So any student that's 7 to 12 with that needs math assistance will come to me. Formerly, I was a 7 through 12 special education teacher at Mission Valley. While I was there, I did a lot of coaching also. I was an assistant high school football coach, a head wrestling coach, a head track coach. I'm certified and highly qualified to be a K-12 PE teacher, a K-12 health education teacher, and a special education teacher. Critical reflections. Again, I just threw some pictures in here. This is me and my son Cannon. It's Donuts for Dad Day, so I'm sure we were doing some reflections after enjoying some donuts. Critical reflection of technology use. Technology's really changed the way teachers teach anymore, especially with all the one-on-one Chromebook to student initiatives. Some schools are trying to go paperless and just some web-based instruction. In special education, what it's done for us, a lot of the web-based curriculum makes it easier for teachers to teach students at multiple levels. And basically what I'm saying there is like I had a math class in my room last year. There's a pullout where I had one student was at a third grade math level and the other student was at a seventh grade math level. It's really hard to teach both and keep them busy. And if I'm at the board teaching third grade math, it's hard to keep the student with the seventh grade math working on stuff. This is really nice where the computer based programs, they help the students through some of the stuff, and you can dictate what assignments they do, how they do it, and you can look at your computer, see what they're struggling with, and you can go to the board or pull them out. And you can work on stuff to keep them where they need to be. Apps and extensions, they make it possible to do so many things, especially affordable, like text to speech and speech to text capabilities. These devices that used to do that used to cost special education departments right around $1,200. Now, through Google, we can get all that stuff for free. And sharing notes and graphic organizers. Again, in special education, sometimes students really have trouble with their handwriting. They really have trouble with their spelling. It takes them too long to get notes. They can't keep up. So if we have a para or myself or even the teacher just share their classroom notes with the student, it doesn't mean we're necessarily making them do less work. If they have some type of other class or whatever, we can create a graphic organizer and have them take the notes and work it into the graphic organizer. So they're still getting some of the process done. More reflection on technology use, sharing information with parents. This is huge. Not that long ago, we had to just call home. Typically, we would get an answering machine and we'd play phone tag for 2 or 3 days to try to get information back and forth. Now, with Power School, parents can get online. They can check attendance. They can check to make sure their students are turning in their assignments. You can see every assignment, every score on the assignment, if it's handed in, if it wasn't handed in. Email, a teacher can send home an email and a parent can respond to it when they can and the teacher can see it again. So you're not necessarily playing phone tag, you're being able to relay information a little quicker. And other programs that can send information right to the parents after a student completes the activity. The big one that I was thinking of when I typed that was my daughter had a program where they had heart rate monitors in her PE class, and as soon as class was over, they turned that monitor into the teacher who hooked it up to a computer, and it downloaded to the teacher's computer how many minutes that the kids spent in like the target heart rate zone and the different levels of the zones, and that information was also sent to the parents. So I can kind of look at it and say, hey man, you did an awesome job in PE. You spent 20 minutes in the target heart rate zone. That's awesome. Or on a day where they didn't spend as much, I could quiz her and ask her why. And she would usually say it's because of the activity, which is a great learning experience where they can kind of see um, how the benefits of different activities. My past district, I think, did a fair job of using technology and sharing information with teachers. Our tech directors there did do a great job of trying to find new resources and get them out to us. It seems like my new district does a better job of doing this. It just seems like they have a little bit more of technology. I think the devices, they also have a lot more licenses to different web programs that especially like me as a special education teacher will be able to take advantage of. Critique of my own use of technology. This is one of those things. My daughter is. It's an app I've used for sports as a coach before. My daughter loves it. She makes me record every at bat. As you can kind of see, it breaks down her swing to like 1/32 of a second. And this is what she actually did. She circled her back foot, and showing me that her knee wasn't she wasn't driving off that foot enough, and then she took was able to take the trajectory off of the impact and how it left the bat. That explained to me how she could create more power. I think that ball hit off a fence and it was really close to going out anyway, but she still likes to nitpick and do that stuff, and I think our students do too. That's a free app that we could use for students, and you can email the information to the students too, or the video clips to the students. My own personal use, I feel that I'm really proficient on a computer or a laptop, a Chromebook, Google. I've had Google workshops before, and they're great. iPad, MacBook, smart boards. I've used several web-based curriculums to help with special needs students. Apps that break down athletic performance, kind of like the one I just showed you. That's called Huddle Technique. Web-based sharing programs. Again, this is something more that we use as coaches, where I could take video and I could share it with my athletes, and I could critique, same thing like I just did that one, and it sends it to your entire team. Or even Google Classroom. This is something I started using last year, and I really enjoy it. The kids seem to like it, where I can make assignments, and they could just kind of work through it online and go from there. Again, Google, I think, does a great job of putting a lot of free or very cost-effective apps and programs out there for teachers to use. I want to learn more about technology. This is something I really am passionate about. I think there's a lot of good opportunities to use it in the classroom. I feel that technology is great for all students. I know I keep using special ed as an example here, but that's just kind of because that's my base knowledge right now, what I've been doing a lot with. Um, and one of the reasons I think technology is so big is I think the students enjoy using technology. I think they enjoy doing assignments where they have to use technology. I think that, it's kind of a crutch, kind of not necessarily a good thing, but students are so used to having that dang cell phone or a tablet or an iPad in their hands all the time that when we go ahead and show them how to use it right, and we go ahead and allow them to use technology at school, it's just kind of what they do. It's kind of their comfort zone, and kind of what they or how they feel good about doing things. And if we teach them how to use it right, teach them what we expect, our expectations, and set them high, students will find a way to match them or meet them. Plan to improve. Again, shameless plug out here to my little guy. He's been a wrestler for 2 years and wanted a gold medal so bad he kept working and kept working. And that's the first one he ever won. And they had a podium to put him on, so it was even cooler. My plan to improve, much like his, is just to keep working at it. I want to attend more technology workshops. I want to learn as much about different technologies I can use in my classroom as I can. I also plan on meeting with the tech director at my new school to see what's available for me at this school. What exactly do we have web licenses to? What kind of different computers or different kinds of smart boards or just different things we can do at this district that I couldn't do at my old district. And then after that, I still need to meet and collaborate with the special education teachers or my department or the department of a new school when you go to a new school, just to kind of see what technology they currently use. That way you can kind of find a way to work seamlessly with them. You can make it work. You can take what they're doing and go ahead and incorporate into it. And maybe if you're doing something cool that you think they might enjoy, share it with them then. Obviously, you don't want to be too overbearing when you're new, but I think it's always a good time to share, and especially about technology. And I'm going to use whatever I do have in my classroom to the best of my ability. I'm going to learn whatever I can learn about it, and I'm going to make sure that I use whatever I can use, whatever we have available to us, and use it to the best way to benefit my students. I hope everybody has a great semester. Thank you. I know my little video here is in the way. I just, again, put a shameless plug out to my kids and some of the activities that they love doing and working hard. So Hey, I hope everyone has a great summer and have a great semester. Thank you very much.